So one thing I wanted to ask you about, Sheikh, regarding personal development and stuff, is really yourself, because I think like over the years I've introduced you to many of my cousins, friends, family, all these kind of guys, right? And after they meet you, when they go away, they're all very surprised because they're like, this guy's not like the way I see him in like the videos and everything. Like he's like he's quiet and he's like introverted and he takes time to think about an answer and he's like just pauses like for 2 minutes and it's like he's very different to how we see him on camera. So Sheikh, do you classify yourself as an introvert? Like how did you manage to like break through that, like which is your natural personality, and actually go out there for the sake of Allah and like be like who you needed to be on camera?
So I think there's a misconception about like introverted people that introverted people actually, when they speak, they actually say amazing things because they've thought through what they want to say before they say it. So if you see me on stage or you see a really good speaker on stage, I'm not saying I'm a good speaker, but just saying, this person has thought through really deeply what they want to say. And sometimes when I'm on stage, I imagine myself in the audience and I say, this is the speech that I want to listen to. Because I'm very critical of, speeches and Islamic topics that I'm like, look, if I give a topic, then I want to make sure like I don't necessarily care about the audience, but I care like I would not want to be in an audience where the speaker is just talking off the top of their head and not prepared. That annoys me. So when I'm speaking, like, I don't want to speak like that. When I'm around people coming up with ideas, and like, if you ask me directly, when I'm in a meeting, I usually tell like my team that I can't come up with ideas during a meeting because I have to pause and think it over. But if we're in a meeting and you ask me a question, then I'm not going to have an answer. I can share with you some results of what I thought about, but my thinking happens outside of the meeting. And the team knows that. They're like, sure, no problem. Come back tomorrow and let us know what you thought. So that's why if I'm sitting with a person, they're asking me some deep questions, it's not my nature to think while I'm talking to somebody.
And like your natural personality, do you feel like you had to develop that in a certain way to be on camera, to be able to give speeches, or do you feel that was very natural to you?
Let's see. I mean, everything needs to, I have templates of my speeches and I do prepare. So it's not about being natural. I'm sure there were times, actually, I'm trying to remember like the first time I gave a speech and it was a pretty good speech. So I think the reason that, alhamdulillah, the speeches worked out really good is I care about what I'm saying. Like, so if somebody gives me a topic that is not my forte, it's not my, what I'm care about, I'll tell them from the get-go, you know what, can we skip that topic? Let me talk about something that I care about. And I think that's really helped me is when I speak about things I care about and I avoid, topics that don't, it's not my style.
Okay.